Hello everyone and welcome to Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo, SNES or SNES or whatever other fantastic word the kids are using these days to explain this glorious system. I am One Sheep yet again, and this is this is my favourite Super Mario game. This is a fantastic title, the music is amazing, the graphics are amazing. I love this game, you know. And basically this takes place in Dinosaur Land. And of course, Princess just got kidnapped by good old King Koopa Bowser himself yet again. What a surprise, so I guess it's up to us again to save him. However, you might see Mario on the screen by here. We're not doing a playthrough as Mario. Oh no, much like all the previous Mario LPs up to this point, I am still doing the game as good old
Luigi, #1. Ho ho, let's go. Let's save a princess. Oh bye.
So, yeah, basically start things off, let's move to the right by here and enter the first stage of the game. Now, like I said, this game takes place in Dinosaur Land, and this is a great deal easier than the previous 3 Mario games that came before it, you know? This is to date, well, not to date, because to date will mean up till now, but up until this game's release, this is the easiest out of the Mario quadrilogy, and I believe in Japan, this game's actually called Super Mario Bros. 4 Mario World, so that's quite interesting how Mario World's the subtitle over there, but over here it's the main game name. Like, this is a game where they drop the Super Mario Bros. Title and they usually go with Super Mario something, you know. This is after this game we have Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine, and they don't really bring back the brothers terminology for these games up until like the new series on the DS and Wii and what have you. Which, honestly, I do like the new series of Mario Brothers games. They're not as good as the classics, but I like them. But yeah, like I said, this is my favourite Mario Brothers game. The control is perfect. The fact that Luigi gets his own sprite if you're playing a certain version of the game is also pretty cool as well. He's no longer just a recolor of Mario. And depending on the version of this game you're playing, Luigi will actually have its own unique attributes. Now, in this version I'm playing, this is the Super Mario All-Stars version. It's the version I grew up with, and this is the first Mario game I ever played, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a pretty special game to me. I'm not very good at it, but it's still one of my favorite to go back to and replay occasionally. But yeah, there's multiple versions of this game that exist. The Super Nintendo version, the original one that came out on the day of Super Nintendo's launch, I believe, way back in '93, was it? Actually, I'm not entirely sure when the Super Nintendo launched, but basically, the original version of this game had Luigi's sprite was literally just Mario except green, as he has been in all the games previously. However, in the Super Mario All-Stars version of this game, that gets bundled in the Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World cartridge, which is actually the cartridge I'm using right now to record this. Luigi has his own unique set of sprites, and honestly, I prefer the way Luigi looks to Mario, you know? I've always preferred Luigi looks to Mario, because
Luigi's the green man, clean dude. Oh, okie dokie.
But anyway, I sort of completely skimmed over that thing I went to. That was the Yellow Switch Palace, and what that did was it opened up a load of yellow blocks across the land that we can now open up and see what's inside. And we're going to be coming up to the first one right now. There it is. Those yellow blocks will usually give you a mushroom or some kind of power-up as such. But now we are introduced to everyone's favourite, Yoshi! Yoshi's been introduced in this game, ladies and gentlemen, and he is one of my favourite things about Super Mario World, and one of my favourite Nintendo characters of all time. He's still not as good as Luigi, but he's pretty darn close. He has the same colour scheme, and come on, he's a dinosaur. He's a dinosaur that eats things. What's not to love? I love Yoshi. He's so cute. But anyway, we can pick up Yoshi in quite a large portion of the levels, actually, and Yoshi will always be trapped within Yoshi eggs. Now, if you go to a Yoshi egg area where Yoshi's meant to come out of without a Yoshi, instead of getting Yoshi, you'll get... I'm sick and tired of saying Yoshi already now. But instead of picking up a Yoshi, you will pick up an extra 1-up, which can be quite useful. And as you can tell, I've gained I've gained a lot of lives already, haven't I, folks? This game's very easy in collecting lives, you know, which is thankful because, like I said, I'm not the best at this game. I do die a lot. Although, even though my life count does reach the maximum at the end of the game, it's still... I have a very bad tendency to die by doing stupid-ass things. For the most part, you won't be seeing my stupid mistakes, but I kept a couple of them in, you know? just for you guys. But anyway, this here is the main overworld by here. You'll see more of it as time goes on, and I like it. I like the fact that the way they did the overworld in this game, because every level in this game is interconnected somehow. Every world is connected to each other, and I really do like that. It's not like in It's not like in Mario Bros. 3 where you had 8 sets of worlds. Now we got one big world with 8 different areas instead, and I think that works a little bit better. It's not something to bring back until Super Mario Bros. U, actually, now that I think about it, which is kind of saddening. And I loved it in Mario Bros. U as well, You just have a big, massive overworld that's not really disconnected from each other. It just makes the world feel a lot more alive. But I digress. Anyway, you have the usual power-ups that you pick up in all the previous Mario games, including the likes of... Oh, for Christ's sake, why did I do that? Oh, Jesus, that was awful. But yeah, we have the usual Mario power-ups you come to know and love, like the Fire Flower and the Super Mushroom. And a couple of power-ups from the previous Mario game, Mario Bros. 3, are actually gone. There's no more Tanuki Tail, there's no more Coon Feather, none of that nonsense anymore, ladies and gentlemen. However, that's rude, game. Die. However, you do get a brand new set of power-ups to go with this one instead of the old set. So, while you don't have any of the special suits like the Hammer suit, which is God mode, and the Tanuki suit, you get some equally overpowered, items as time goes on, including the likes of a cape. Now, what good's a cape, you might ask? Oh, you'll see what good's the cape. I think we might actually see it in this part, ladies and gentlemen. It's... Oh! It's certainly a power-up to be proud of. Because the Fire Flower works the same way as it has done in previous Mario games as well. It's exactly the same. And unfortunately, in this game... In previous Mario games... Well, I say previous Mario games. But in Mario Bros. 3, in the European version, when you take a hit in that game, and you, lose your super form or your power-up. If you have a form underneath, for example, if you have a power-up and, hold on. If you have a power-up in Mario Bros. 3, and you get hit, you'll go back to your normal super form. However, unfortunately, they took that out of this Mario game, so this game works a little bit closer to the originals in that if you get hit once, no matter what power-up you get, you always turn into Mini Mario, Mini Luigi, so it can be a bit awkward to deal with. It's a little bit more challenging in terms of getting hit. The level design itself is a lot easier, so you don't have to worry about that at all, but I digress. I haven't even talked about the controls already at the first castle. I tell you one thing, it's not Roy's castle. No, very few of you probably understand that reference. But yeah, for the main controls, you push the A or B button in order to jump, you press the X and Y button in order to do special abilities like running and throwing fireballs. So basically the controls are exactly the same as they were previously. Although the physics of Mario and Luigi are perfect. This is... I don't know why they dumped the controls after this game and it went with the new control scheme when it went back to the new Mario Bros. Series, because honestly, the controls in this game are perfect. Absolutely perfect. There's not many games I can think of that have perfect control. Because if you push a button, you're going to do it. It feels so tight. You feel in so much control when you're playing this game, And it's something I love. But anyway, you might be wondering why I'm being so patient around these grates. Basically, you hold the up button in order to climb on these grates and you can sort of go in any direction. Now, whenever you're on these grates, you can actually grind 1-ups just by booping all these Koopas on head. And it sort of counts like an interesting combo where if you jump on enough Koopas in one go, you will get a 1-up. And it works because technically you're not touching the ground, so you can just boop them on the head when you're on the grate, which is interesting. And one of the unique things added in Mario World and kind of stuck with the series is the fact that getting combos with items such as the Power Star, among other weapons, will allow you to gain extra 1-ups as well, and this is all stuck throughout the series. So if you kill, like, I think it's 8 enemies? I'm not entirely sure, but if you kill enough enemies, you'll get a nice juicy 1-up at the end. But anyway, with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first boss fight, Iggy Koopa. So for this boss fight, wow, he actually hit me. I'm shocked at that. Oh god, he hit me again. So with this boss fight, what's he gonna do is basically he's gonna be on this platform. Now, whenever he's on his platform, basically jump on him and he'll slide to one of the sides. If you jump in the lava, obviously you die. So what you need to do is you need to sort of try and force him off into lava himself. But with that, Luigi is the victor. We have done a fantastic job. The first Koopaling is done and dusted. Huzzah! Mario?
Oh, this is bullshit. I need a gold medal. I'm the one that did the work, not the Mario. Oh, mamma mia. It should say Luigi has defeated the demented Inky Koopa, not the Mario. Oh, this gives my mustache in a duffel.
Seriously, even if you're playing as Luigi, it annoys me because the game goes nuts about Mario. No, Luigi is the victor. Luigi's always been the victor ever since the original Mario Brothers game.
Oh, this is why he gets all the checks. He takes all the credit. Oh, no. Woe is Luigi.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, now we've gotten access to the most broken power-up in the series. That's right, the entire series. Well, I guess you can kind of count the gold flower in New Super Mario Bros. 2 as pretty powerful as well, because that's ridiculous. But this here, ladies and gentlemen, is the cape. When you have a cape, basically you can fly infinitely. No, I'm not joking. What you need to do is get a running start, kind of like running in with the Tanuki tail in the original Mario Bros. 3. Why did I say the original Mario Bros. 3? I have no idea, but basically, yeah, you have the ability to fly infinitely, and the main way it works is you take a running start and then you jump up as you would with the raccoon feather when you have full speed. And then when you do have full speed, keep tapping left periodically when you're in the air, and you'll be able to fly. And you can break the game like this, you know. I'm gonna do my best to not break the game, with the exception of like 1 or 2 levels where I can't be bothered to do them. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to play this game authentically. But hey, with that, let's just jump on up here and steal this key for the first of many secret exits. Basically, a couple of stages in this game have secret exits, a couple don't. You know which stages have secret exits, because on the main overworld map, they'll have a red dot instead of a yellow one. But let's go back and finish the stage, shall we? Now, whenever we have a Yoshi on us, we can actually use the flying powers to bees, you know? So, if you take a running start as Yoshi, we won't actually have the same power to fly as we do with standard Mario Luigi, but we'll be able to have a super jump that will last the majority of the level, you know. And there's one particular level that I really...
Yoshi, no!
There's one particular level later on that I really take advantage of Yoshi's jump, you know. I really go nuts and send Yoshi flying. But I won't spoil that when we get to it. Now this here, folks, is a mini game. Basically, you match up the notes and whatnot, and you can get yourselves a number of extra lives, you know. It's always good. Extra lives aren't really a big deal in this game. It's kind of like Crash Bandicoot 2 in that regard, you know, where you get so many extra lives it doesn't matter. But I like it. I like having the ability to have so many lives, you know.
Yoshi, my friend, I'll never leave you again. Oh. 5 parts later. Sorry, Yoshi, I had to get that one up.
But I digress. Let's just continue moving on, and whenever we reach the end of a level by here, you see this little duct tape thing? If you can break it with your main character, like so, you'll get a number of stars. The higher up the thing is to the top of the pole is, the higher number of stars you can get. And you get a total of 50 maximum. And right now we managed to get 30, which is pretty cool. But getting 100 stars in total, and my dog really wants to be in on the commentary, Getting 100 stars in total will allow you to enter this bonus game arena. Going in this bonus game arena, you'll be able to match thingies. Matching said thingies will give you extra lives if you match enough of them, and my aim is awful. The trick to getting a lot of 1-ups in this is simply standing in a specific place and hitting all these in one go, but
Unfortunately, that didn't work for Luigi. Oh no.
But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. So when we return next time, we'll take on the rest of Donut Plains. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people. And I'll catch you all then. Bye!